First of all, I want to thank the fans for coming out. Unbelievable environment. Record crowd. Couldn't ask for better support from a community and from, from community, from a university. This one hurts, obviously. We didn't finish the game the way we should have finished the game. There's no doubt about it. We played a great first half, but weren't able to finish late in the game. Obviously, you second-guess some things. After a loss like that, should have kicked the field goal in the first half. But I felt like trusting our offense and rather than putting a true freshman kicker out in that situation, obviously after the second hand, it's obviously easy to second guess that decision. When you play that type of opponent, I didn't feel like you're going to beat that type of opponent kicking field goals. Thought we're going to have to score touchdowns and be aggressive. But the reality is we had opportunities. We didn't make plays. We didn't tackle well in open space. We dropped some balls. We didn't make plays when we needed to make plays. At the end of the game, obviously, we had a situation there going forward on fourth down. And, obviously after we don't have the success that we should have had, obviously we should have called something different there. So I'm pretty upset right now because I'm hurting for those guys in that locker room. I know how hard they've invested. I know how hard they've worked. The reality is we've gone from an average football team to a good football team to a great football team, and we've worked really hard to do those things, but we're not an elite football team yet. And as hard as we have worked to go from average to good, from good to great, the work that it's going to take to get to an elite program is going to be just as hard as the ground and the distance that we've already traveled. It's going to be just as hard to get there. Scratch and claw and fight. And right now we're comfortable being great. And I'm going to make sure that everybody in our program, including myself, is very uncomfortable, because you only grow in life when you're uncomfortable. So we are going to break through and become an elite program by doing all the little things. Lose by 1 point this year, lose by 1 point last year. You make that up by all the little things. By going to class consistently so the coaches don't have to babysit you, and we can spend our time developing you as men and as people and as players and not be babysitting little things. And don't get me wrong, our guys do a great job going to class, but there's 2 or 3 guys. It's all the little things. It's all the little things that are going to matter. And we are going to find a way to get from being a great program, which we are, just so everybody's crystal clear, we're a great program. We lost to an elite program, and we're that close. We have gotten comfortable being great. We will no longer be comfortable being great. We're going to learn from this. We're going to grow from this, and we're going to find a way to take that next step as a program, because we've been knocking at the door long enough. And it's my job as the head coach. I'm ultimately responsible for all of it. And I will find a way, we will find a way, and with all the support of everybody in this community and everybody on this campus and the lettermen and everybody else, we are going to get this done. I give you my word. We are going to find a way to take the next step. I can read off all these stats, but the stats don't matter. The stats don't matter. We're done being great.